Shalom Akim wa Akiwa, which means greetings or hello, brothers and sisters. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to go through basic phrases on how to greet each other so that we can communicate with each other than using English or Spanish or any other language that the other nations use. Because Hebrew is our language. All nations have their own language, and when they choose for you not to understand them, they'll revert back to talking to each other in their own language. So what we have to do today is we have to learn our language, which is the ancient Hebrew. Some call it the Paleo or the Lashawan. It's all the same thing. So we want to learn how to greet each other. We're going to just go over basic phrases on how to greet each other to start off. Now the first word we have up here is shalom. Alright, this is how you write it out. Sha, la, shalom. Right? And like I said, shalom is a greeting. It can mean hello, it can mean goodbye, it can just mean greetings, right? So you can greet each other by saying shalom. The other person would say shalom back, right? Now if you want to go any further, like if it's in the morning, what would you say? In the morning, you would say Bawakwa Tawa. This is good morning. Bawakwa Tawa. This is how you would write it out. Now don't get confused because I'm writing the Hebrew characters from right to left. But when I spell it out, I'm going to write it from left to right so that you can read it properly. So this is Bawakwa. Tawa. And like I said, Bawakwa Tawab means good morning. So instead of waking up to your wife or husband or children and saying good morning, practice it every day. The more you practice, the better you get it. The better it becomes part of your everyday life. So you just get up and say, Bawakwa Tawab, Bawakwa Tawab, which means good morning. Now the next phrase we're going to use, like I said, we're just going to use basic everyday phrase, simple phrases. The next phrase we're going to use is good evening. And good evening is Irab. Tawab. Irab Tawab. This is how you would spell it out. Irab Tawab. And that is good evening. So here's I rob to rob. I rob. Notice the way I spell the I. I don't just put the letter I. Some people will do it this way. And say I rob. But I choose to do it the correct way. That way you get that consonant sound. That way you don't get the I confused with a vowel. Because the AI is a consonant. It's a consonant, it's not a vowel. So you have I rob to rob. Good evening. Right? And the next one we have is when you're going to bed at night. And at night, you would say, la ya la to wa. La ya la to wa. La ya la to wa. This is how you would write it out. La ya la to wa. And that means good night. Right? So let's say it once more. La ya la to wa. La ya la to wa. La ya la to wa, meaning good night. Right? So these are just basic phrases you can greet in the morning, evening, or at night. Now we're gonna get into some other basic ones. How we would greet each other and say, how you doing, what's up? And how we would answer. So the next one we're gonna go into is, how are you? Or what is your peace? The basic formal way we say that is, Ma Shalom Ka. Ma Shalom Ka. Ma Shalom Ka, which they translate it as how are you, but it literally means what is your peace? What is your peace? And the formal way you can answer it, you can say, well, first let me write this out for you. This is Ma Sha La Wam Ka. And that means, how are you? Ma Shalom Ka. How are you? Right? Ma meaning what? Shalom Ka. Peace, your. What is your peace, or how are you? Basic phrases, right? But as Israelites, we don't always go the formal way. So there's other ways that you can say, how are you? You can say, what's up? Right? You know, and you can answer informally. Right? So what we can say next is, well, but let's answer this question first. You can say, Ma Shalom Ka means how are you? You can say, the formal way is Shalom. You can say, Shalom Ya. Shalom. Ya, which is my peace is good. You can say Toab. Shalom Ya Toab. Which is my peace is good, or I'm good. Alright, so I'm going to write that out for you also. Sha la wam ya Shalom Ya Tawab, meaning I'm good. Or if you're not good, you can say Shalom Ya Rai. Shalom Ya Rai. Which literally is saying I'm bad, I'm not good. I'm not good, or I'm bad, or I'm feeling bad, right? Or there's another way that you can respond to this, an informal way. So I'm going to show you some other ways that you can say it. Like I said, you can say what's up, which is ma, nash, my, manash my. Ma, nash, my, manash my. And that's basically saying, what's up, what's up? Or if you want to add on to that, whether it be a brother or sister, you can say, manash my ach. And you'll just add ach on here, A-H-C-H, manash my ach, I mean, what's up, brother? So, manash my ach, mean, hey, what's up, brother? Or if it's a sister that you're greeting, you can say, manash my achwath, and you add the feminine on here, making this sister, right? And that would be manashmai achwath. Or what's up, sister? What's up, brother? Or what's up, sister? These are another ways that you can greet each other. And you can also answer in the same manner, right? You can say what we usually say. When somebody tells you, hey, what's up? You tell me, not much. So to answer the question, hey, what's up, Ak? What's up, brother? You just say, hey, not much. Not much is very simple. La'aharaba. 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 La'a meaning no or not. Haraba from the root word raba meaning a lot or much. So la'aharaba means not much. La'a ha haraba meaning not much. Right? So if somebody comes to you and say, Ma nashmayak, la'aharaba, not much. Or you can make it simple, like we did before. Anya tawab, anya basada. I'll write that down for you. Right? So this is just saying not much. La'aharaba. Or you can say, I'm fine. Anya. Basadar. Anya Basadar. That's how you would write it out. Notice how I spell the word Anya. Like the other words, some brothers spell it A-N, which is a kind of shortcut, but this is the proper way to spell Anya. Anya Ba Sadar, which means I am fine. Basadar actually means in order, but when used this way, it means I am fine or I am in order, right? So this is just another way to answer the question, Manashmai. Manashmayak, Anya Basadar, Anya Tawab. I'm going to show you, write that down for you right now. So this is, I'm fine, I'm in order. Now, like I said, you practice this every day with your family, with your friends, with your brothers and sisters at your congregation or camp. And before you know it, we'll be speaking to each other, dialoguing with each other in our ancient language, right? So, like I said before, you can also say, I'm good, or I'm not good. So you would say, Anya Tawab, I'm good. Anya Tawab. These are just short ways to answer. Anya Tawab. I'm good. Right? And that's going to be the end of this lesson today. It's just basic phrases on how to greet each other. So once you start practicing this every day in your lifestyle, And before you know it, we'll be speaking to each other, dialoguing with each other in our ancient language. This is another way to get closer to each other and our culture. That I'm going to say shalom.